Hi, I am so glad you're here. Put yourself a cup, get cozy. I have something to tell you, but just between us. Our paths crossed in a local grocery store parking lot. He was heading to the car, clicking his key fob, balancing a six-pack of milk in its slick plastic wrap with two fingers. I was bustling toward the entrance for bread. My eyes were glued to the ground, so I only caught a glimpse of him. I had no idea who he was, where he came from, or how old he was. I don't know where he was driving or why he needed that much milk. Even if I racked my brain, I couldn't describe his face. Tall, that's it. Not heavy, but probably not skinny either. We passed each other in a fraction of a second. It should have been a forgettable, mundane moment, gone within a minute. But he walked right by and never looked back. The sensation felt like a thick fingernail scratching my cheek. That is exactly why I remember him. Because that was the day I realized I was no longer beautiful. I'm not one of those lucky women who are naturally flawless, definitely not vain either. Half the time, my morning reflection looks like a stranger. Acceptance only comes after the whole routine, scrubbing, moisturizing, and doing makeup. After everything is polished, smoothed, and put together. The alternative is avoiding the mirror altogether. Honestly, that's been my best strategy for the past few years. This definitely started long before my daughter was born, maybe even before COVID. But when? My memory didn't keep track. There must have been that first day, completely unnoticed, when I woke up and decided there was no reason to be beautiful today. Then it happened again a week or two later because it was just so convenient. Within 6 months or so, I got rid of my makeup organizer because everything I needed now fit right on the shelf under the mirror. A year or two later, there wasn't a single pair of high heels left in my closet. The dresses and skirts vanished. As for my hair straightener, I have no idea where it went. I definitely didn't throw it out. It just disappeared on its own. It's so convenient, right? My inner voice would ask. Isn't this what you wanted? Less fuss, more sleep, to stop planning tomorrow's outfit, to never again get frustrated over asymmetrical eyeliner? Isn't this what maturity and self-acceptance are all about? It all seems right, I agree, but that man didn't look back, and it hurts. Men's glances quickly became something ordinary once high heels and winged eyeliner entered my routine. Mostly fleeting, barely perceptible like the brush of a butterfly's wing, but they were always caught, not vulgar stares or slick, suggestive smiles, but that automatic reflex to linger on something attractive. A slight tilt of the head, a look held for just a second longer. As long as men looked back, I knew I was beautiful. One of those who looked back even became a husband. For years, he loved bringing up how my white shorts and bright makeup caught his eye at first sight, even giving him the nerve to start a conversation. Before marriage, he loved taking photos of me, whistling in admiration as he scrolled through them. I would sit quietly by his side, soaking in every drop of his fascination, memorizing every word, every gasp, and every emotion. Maybe if memories like that didn't fade so fast, marriages wouldn't fall apart so easily. At least mine wouldn't have. Marriage turned me from someone who loved dressing up into a multitasking robot. Suddenly, there was another adult for me to look after, solving his problems, managing his needs, pulling him out of crises, and reminding him about car maintenance and his evening vitamins. Food in the fridge vanished twice as fast. The mountain of laundry grew twice as big. Nobody took photos of me anymore or complimented my outfits. Instead, I caught a lot of flack for dressing too loud. And, well, actually, I lied. He did still take photos of me from time to time, without warning, usually when I was busy doing something, just so he could laugh at my nose looking too long or my stomach looking bloated. Honestly, it might have been the funniest thing left in our marriage. Years after, my second husband fell in love just with my voice. The girl in the white shorts who loved dressing up was long gone, replaced by a chronically busy, divorced mom. He didn't care then, and he doesn't care now. It seems like he would look at me with adoration even if I wore a dirty potato sack or didn't wash for a week. If that isn't real love, then I've never been loved in my life. It feels like a sin to complain about a relationship like this, and I feel ashamed even thinking it. Honestly, I'm not even complaining. It's just I still want to be beautiful, and I want him to want that for me too. Because as long as men looked back, I knew I was beautiful. That was my fragile little bubble of confidence. It was what motivated me for another round of battle with the narrow-eyed monster in the mirror. It was what allowed me to smile back at the heartless boy in school who replaced me with someone else because I was total grey mouse material. It kept me afloat during career crises and after my ex-husband's betrayals. As long as they look back, everything is fine. My bubble is bulletproof. Exactly how bad things had gotten? I only realized after that first man didn't look back. I honestly don't know how to end this story. There was supposed to be a conclusion about how I've accepted myself, outgrown that girlish urge to dress up and seek approval, about how I am now in the most comfortable relationship in the world where my looks don't matter at all. That counts as a happy ending, right? But it wouldn't be what I actually feel. I'm 32 years old and I still don't have a single wrinkle except for expression lines. Though I do have grey hair now and barely find the time to dye it every month. I have a little daughter, a dog, a workstation in the corner of the living room, and the kindest husband in the world. I have my favorite books, my knitting yarn, my writing. There are endless to-do lists and plans, dreams and responsibilities. What I definitely don't have is the time to spend on dressing up the way I used to when I was young. Now I do it far too rarely, though I wish it were more often. And not just on holidays. To step out for bread, not in sweatpants, but in a light white dress or a vibrant red trench coat. To purposefully clack my heels on the pavement. To toss perfectly smooth, silky hair over my shoulder, just enough for an earring to sway and catch the light, to smile secretly to myself, looking at no one. Or maybe not to myself, but to the man who just looked back near the shop. Or rather because of him, because he would stare so hard that the six-pack of milk would slip right out of his hands. My cup is empty and it's time to get back to reality. Thank you so much for listening to my Tea Time Whispers.